Hi dolls! In this video I'm going to teach you all the basics of rerooting a doll's hair. What you're going to need for this project is your head of choice, your hair obviously, small sewing needle, some pliers, and a pin V. Make sure you get the one with the narrowest X opening. You're going to take your needle, unbolt the pin V, drop the needle in sharp side down, tighten it, and cut the needle's eye on an angle with the pliers. To prepare the hair, I always boil wash it, just so I get a sense of the length. To do this, you're just going to put your hair in a bowl, pour boiling water on it, then brush it out to force the strands into a straight position. You're going to pour cold water on it to set the shape. I did this about 4 times until the hair just couldn't get any straighter. Then I took my hair straightener on the lowest setting and using the chase method, I straightened it as much as I could. If your hair came in tracks like mine did, you're going to cut the hair off the tracks and fold it in half around your finger like so. Picking up small sections of it with your needle's eye, you're going to hold the strand of hair, applying tension so we don't lose it. Now we're going to stick the needle with the hair inside the doll's head. Preferably, you would do this before your doll has been repainted, as to not crack the sealant or mess up the face up. As you can see here, I am twisting my needle rather than forcing my way in, as this would put too much pressure on the vinyl, causing it to crack. You want to do this in a chessboard pattern, as putting too many plugs next to each other would split the vinyl. When you get to the hairline, you may see some spots with no holes. You can easily pierce through the head to add hair to the bald spots by rotating your needle without using too much pressure. Now, I decided to give my doll's hair some depth by using some highlights and lowlights. I did this by blending 50% of the different shades with 50% of her original shade. I didn't want the variation in tones to be noticeable, so I used very few and placed them sparsely throughout. The crown of the head has a lot of holes around the perimeter. You only need to cover all of them if your doll's going to be having her hair up permanently. My doll was most likely very badly rooted in the production stage, so she didn't have many holes on the top of her head. As you get closer to the hairline, the plugs are going to be more noticeable, so I opted for lots of tiny hair plugs instead of a few big ones, but this is completely optional. The hairline is a little tricky. Most dolls have tiny holes around the perimeter of the head that constitute the hairline, and they have a gap behind it. If you choose to fill in the gaps, make sure, now more than ever, that your plugs don't look out of place. You're going to want to be very careful with the hairline, as it can very easily split. To finish it off, I cut her scraggly ends off. I used some fabric glue on a toothpick on the inside of her head to seal the hair in. I let it dry overnight and came back the next day for the next step. To boil wash or boil set her hair, I propped her head onto a wooden stick inside of a vase, then poured boiling water on her hair to tame it. You want to occasionally comb the hair to make sure it stays where you want it to. As a final precaution, I tied a piece of cotton cloth to her head to make sure the hair would set relatively flat. I put it in boiling water, left it until it was cool, then removed it and let it dry. Now, with this climate change crisis, I can't justify going out to buy a pack of single-use plastic straws, so I decided to make my own reusable ones. For this, you're going to need Fimo, a straw or a circular object, and some tin foil. You're going to cover the straw in tin foil, flatten the Fimo, wrap it around the tin foil, seal it, then you're going to bake it according to packaging instructions. And then you're done. Now you can reuse these over and over again. Fimo shouldn't melt or leak, but for precaution, you might want to wrap the doll's hair in tinfoil before wrapping. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and leave any suggestions in the comments below. I love interacting with you guys. I'll see you next time.